Everyone could use a little getaway from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. But why not turn that little getaway into a full vacation without breaking the bank? I mean, what if I could show you how to travel first class without the first class price? Join me in the episode of The Next 15 as I share some of my own personal travel tips on how to have that vacation without emptying out your bank account. You're listening to The Next 15, a 15-minute podcast show for the binge listener covering random topics such as relationships, current news, and everyday life issues. My name is Trey North, and for the next 15 minutes, I hope to make you laugh, educate, and inspire you. Welcome to the Next 15 podcast show with Trey North. And today we're talking about traveling without breaking the bank. And I have a co-host once again, Marie North, in the building with me today.
Hey guys.
So listen, we're going to jump right into it because it's only 15 minutes, but we want to share some of the tips that we have implemented in our household on how to travel first class without paying that first class price. So one way that we save money is that we book our vacations in advance, especially the flights and the accommodations. That is one way that we've been able to really afford travel on our budget. And our budget isn't big at all.
Not at all.
So we pre-plan our vacation activities, and then we like to purchase ahead of time, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
And then by purchasing ahead of time, you save money, and the expenses are not coming all at once while you're on the trip. So you're able to save and have a little bit more spending money, if you will, versus then having to work on a full budget while you're on vacation.
Yeah, I mean, you can do like during your regular paychecks, maybe cut back on something and pay for something for your trip. So you might not eat out that week that you get paid and just put that more money towards something to do during your trip.
Or like when you go to your normal routine, you're saying like the movies, going out with friends, whatever it is that you do.
Yeah, kind of like we did when we went to Dallas.
Yeah,
and we took the kids over the holidays. We just took some money that we normally would spend and we put it towards some activities. Like we took them to the spa in Dallas and we went on ahead and paid for that ahead of time. And that way we didn't have to worry about that expense when we got there. Yeah,
it was the benefit of that is everything's paid for. It's almost like once you get there, your whole trip's paid for. You just have to worry about, spending the odds and ends or the knickknacks, as we would call it. Another way is, and a lot of people are going to shy me or run away from this, or not shy me, but going to run away from this, is timeshare presentations. I already know what you're thinking. Like, oh my God, I got to be pressured with high sales. I got to stay here for an hour, 30 minutes or 2 hours. Well, no, you don't really, because all you owe them is 90 minutes. The way we look at it, and I tell you right now, timeshare presentations are a great way for us to travel. And we've seen a lot of this world with timeshare travel. Yeah. And the reason why is because we get great deals. The post that I did of Cancun, which was in this May 2018, this past May, we were able to travel at a 5-star resort, all inclusive, for 5 days for $600. And that was amazing. That place is amazing. If you were following, or if you are following me at Next 15 Podcast on Facebook, you'll see a few of the pictures that I posted, and you'll see a picture of our room that we have, just first class. And it was amazing. The service was great and everything.
Had room service 24 hours a day. I mean, and they would come and set it up for you in your room. You didn't have to worry about anything. They'd come back by and pick it up. And like you said, we just paid that $600 and did that timeshare for an hour and a half, and it was done. That was it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people shy away from that, but the way you can look at it is, hey, you've never been in this property before. What's an hour and a half of your time to stay, or to book a vacation and stay and really save thousands of dollars on it?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Also learn about the resort that you're on.
Yeah.
Or their sister properties that they may take you to tour.
Yeah. One thing that I like about it is just the fact that I've never been there before, So if I'm seeing something new, it's kind of like educational, or it's kind of, something real cool, I'm thinking in the back of my mind, all I gotta do is give you an hour and a half out of 5 days, save 1,000 or more.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer for us.
Yeah.
What it has done, I'll be honest, and timeshare presentations has been I'll say the top number one way that we go is we get so many incredible deals from all over now that literally like 5 days in Branson, Missouri for $89 at top-notch places. We've gotten things in Orlando. Oh my God, just to name a few. But it really has saved us and allowed us to go places that we probably couldn't afford on that level, of accommodations. Then it'd be just right out trying to buy it. It'll take us a while.
And we just have a game plan, like before we get ready to go of what we're going to say and do. Just like, I don't know if you guys watch Kings of Queen with Doug and Carrie. It's a hilarious episode where they go on a trip. And it's a timeshare, and they're like trying to avoid these people because they know that they're trying to sell them something.
Right. They got a free vacation.
Hilarious.
Yeah. They got a free vacation and a TV. Doug, he's one of the characters on there. He wanted that TV, and they really had a game plan. And it's a great episode. It really is. It's hilarious. But timeshare presentations is one way. Also, another way is we do group travel with our family and friends. That is a very good way to travel. Somewhere big. In fact, we did a vacation in Florida 2 years ago, I believe. We did a Universal Studio vacation where we went to Universal's for 5 days and we stayed in a 9-bedroom house.
Yeah, we took our family and it was like 26 of us that went, and we split the cost, which was right up our alley. I mean, we split the cost on our home that we stayed in and also on the transportation. Yeah,
it was really, we drove there. It was a long drive. I think for those who are listening, our family members that listen, they remember that long drive. Yeah. We didn't fly, but we did take 2 vans, but the cost was cut considerably. And being able to stay in a home, we were able to cook, we were able to buy groceries, split the cost of that. So the food expenses were cut in half or cut 2 or 3 ways, and we were able to cook and save money there, not eating out, because it's expensive when you're on vacation and you have to breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. You're coming out of the pocket continuously on top of the activities that you're doing.
Yeah, that's always a money saver is when you cook your meals. And
Absolutely.
And then also like if you choose to do a hotel, finding a hotel that has free breakfast is a money saver. Oh, yeah,
that's a great one. We do that a lot. We always book, if we do stay in a hotel, we will book a hotel that offers a free breakfast buffet for who all staying with us. And at least that first meal of the day is free and you've cut your expenses right there. Yeah. And 9 times out of 10, we usually can make it. If it's a good buffet breakfast, we could make it to past 1 o'clock or 2, we'll turn that into 2 meals a day on a trip rather than 3 meals a day, if the breakfast is good. That's good. I forgot about that one. Also, we said travel in groups. That's a good expense cutter. And also, did we say book in advance?
I believe you did.
Okay. No. Well, book in advance.
I can't remember.
We book our airfare in advance. If you book way out with some of these airline companies, most of them you'll get a great round trip deal. And you can save a lot of money, even on accommodations wherever you stay, because they want to book those dates. They want to make sure they continuously have a full calendar, because they're in the business of making money. So they'll give you great deals, especially in Vegas. If you go to Vegas, that's a good one. A lot of these vacations, you can afford it and you just don't know unless you do the research. A lot of people just take for granted, well, I can't afford that. Yes, you can. You can do a lot when you book in advance to save money. So, what's another way we save money? Oh, luggage. Because some of the airlines, they charge for bags. If you're flying with Spirit, by the way, none of these people that we're naming, none of these businesses, they're not sponsors, we're not affiliates or anything of that nature. But we're just saying we travel using those partners.
That's what we use.
Yeah. So Spirit has great deals on flights, sometimes cheaper, more times so cheaper than Southwest. A lot of people, have their opinion about Spirit, but we've had no problems.
We've had no issues that I can recall. The planes are a little smaller than the other ones probably, but the last couple of ones that we've been on have been the newer ones, and we haven't had any issues. And I'm a person that totally hates flying. So if I don't have any issues with it, then it must be pretty good.
Yeah, Spirit, they don't charge for a carry-on, and then you can carry it. It depends on the dimensions, but bags that fit under the seat. Mm-hmm. We have luggage that actually fit under the seat that we pack for 5 to 6 days, including shoes and toiletries. So we don't even pay for baggage. And that's really how Spirit makes their money. Mm-hmm. You know, you fly at an incredible low price, but they're depending on you or relying on you to have luggage, checked in bags, which is expensive if you know about Spirit. Southwest Airlines is another airline that doesn't charge for the first or second bag, I believe. And that's another way to cut down on money. Yeah. So if you're flying with at least those two airlines, then you're going to save money. Another thing to do also is pack lightly. That's a tip. Sidebar. When you're packing your luggage, pack lightly. You're going on a vacation. So you know, shorts.
If it's the summer or springtime, yes.
No, I'm sorry. Yes. Well, excuse me. Yes, I'm thinking of Cancun all over again. Yeah. But I mean, shorts, tank tops, flip flops. You know, get shoes that match your whole outfits.
That's what I was gonna say. Wear the same colors during your vacation. I mean, the color scheme. That way, you don't have to pack a different shoe for each outfit. That'll cut down a lot.
Because you ladies can have a lot of bags.
I'm not the one that has a lot of bags.
Yeah, you're an
Usually he has more than I have.
Shh. Don't be telling our business like that. Why you got to blast me on that like that? Huh? Why you got to blast me like that? No, but she's right. Another Ranger roll. I don't know. You go on YouTube, look up Ranger roll. You can get a lot in a small bag when you learn how to Ranger roll. And it's not that hard. But I learned that the very first time I flew with Spirit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I was able to get so much in my bag.
Ranger roll. And then also, Trevor just purchased on our last big trip when we went to Cancun. He purchased some plastic baggies or something.
Oh yeah,
and then you put your clothes in it and you suck all the air out of it, and it kind of shrinks it down, and then it also protects it from getting wet as well.
Yes, and your dirty clothes when you're coming back. Yeah, those are the little Ziploc bags. I can try to find the link and put that and post that. Listen, if you want the links of all the airlines and the places that we're talking about, just shoot me an email at next15podcast@gmail.com. That's next15podcast@gmail.com, and I'll send you those links.
He got excited, guys, about that.
Yeah, I did.
Did y'all hear the inflection in his voice?
Oh man, yes, because those things are wonderful. I didn't have to look up and have no dirty clothes in the bag. I could just seal them up and squish them down and the air out, and it fit. Oh man, I had so much stuff in that little bag.
Like super flat.
Yes. Oh, I gotta definitely give our listeners the link for that. Mm-hmm. But Ranger roll is a good idea. Also, what else, babe? Before we end the show,
as far as tips,
because we told them how to we told them how to save money. We told them to book in advance, pre-plan, timeshare, travel in groups. What else?
I think that's mainly what we do. I mean, we've traveled. If you ever wonder how, and you know us personally, and you know that we do work in ministry, and working in ministry, you don't make just, that much, and you wondering, well, how do they travel as much as they do?
Right, because we're always posting.
Yeah, this is how we do it. We just have these cost-saving tips that have helped us go practically everywhere we've been so far.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I do have one more thing that I thought of. Okay. I don't know if you guys might want to do this. We don't do it often, but if you go somewhere and you have family, see if you can stay with your family instead of purchasing a room or a house, at HomeAway.com or a hotel or something like that. If you have family members that you actually like.
If you can get along. Y'all ain't fighting the whole time.
Instead to stay with them.
Like, I can't stand you. I can't wait for you to go home.
Then try staying with family members or friends.
Yeah, that's a good one. But check it out. Thank you for listening to this episode of The Next 15. Again, follow me at Next 15 Podcast on Facebook, and then email me. If you want those links, email me at next15podcast@gmail.com, and you can follow me also on Spreaker.com at Trey North. Again, we thank you for your time. Thank you for listening to last week's episode. I think I've over 60. I mean, that's big for me. That was our first show. I just started everything. So we really appreciate your loyalty. Thank you for liking the Facebook page. We hope that we're bringing you content that you can relate to and that is helpful to you, and maybe get a laugh out of it every now and then.
Yeah, and then let us know in his comment section if you try using some of these tips and how it works out for you.
Awesome. Well, hey, I thank you again, babe, for joining me right here.
You're welcome.
And we'll see you guys on the next 15.
Bye, guys.